Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, where each day I teach you how to make more money in cryptocurrency. Guys, today I have something very, very exciting for you. I'm super, super pumped about this ICO that I think is going to be a massive game changer. I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but I think a lot of these ICOs that are popping up are really just kind of no-brainers. They have a ton of value, and it's the natural transition of how blockchain is now disrupting industry after industry after industry, right, guys? I mean, it is only the beginning. Blockchain is here to stay, and every time I talk to people and they think, Bitcoin's a fraud, Bitcoin's this, Bitcoin's that, I always think to myself, they have no idea what they're talking about. Bitcoin is one aspect of this entire revolution that's going on in cryptocurrency. It's only one thing, guys. Bitcoin, blockchain, it's only one thing. Blockchain is enabling many types of different applications to be built based off of that technology, right? Bitcoin is just one application, right? You can call it a currency, you can call it a storage of value, you can call it whatever you'd like, but it's only one facet of what's actually happening in this cryptocurrency world, guys. I've reviewed companies that are doing kind of cryptocurrencies for regulatory industries. I've done reviews about ICOs or companies using blockchain to revolutionize the internet or service provider hosting industry, Substratum, like I talked about before. I'm talking about different ICOs that have different applications, and you can really, I think I just came across one the other day. I came across an ICO that is going to start tracking all of your car maintenance on the blockchain. So anytime I take my car to get serviced, anytime I have the oil changed or the tires changed or the brakes changed, anytime I sell a car and it transfers ownership, it will all be included on the blockchain, right? That's another just example of different types of things that are popping up now, being built on this new protocol that we call blockchain. Today, guys, I wanted to talk about one specific ICO that I think is going to be a game changer. I come from the background of marketing. I've been doing marketing for probably 2 decades in general, for Fortune 500 companies, for Fortune 10 companies, and really for startups kind of around the world. I've worked in a variety of different areas in Argentina and South America, in the United States, in multiple states, and I've been doing marketing for a long time, guys. And I keep telling my colleagues that marketing will soon be automated through artificial intelligence and through just other technologies that are coming out. This ICO is a very, very good example of exactly how that's going to happen. It's called Sther, Sther.io. It's the blockchain's first intelligent social marketing platform, guys. The reason I'm so excited about this one is because it's early days for this. It's early days for this type of concept. If you look at the social marketing industry, if you look at the internet marketing industry, the digital marketing industry, look at the biggest companies that have been created in the last decade. What do you think they do? They service marketing, right? They do marketing. They do other things besides marketing, but they largely revolve around marketing services, advertising, data collection, data preservation, data proliferation, data distribution, data enhancement and enrichment. Everything is around data these days. The more data you have as a company, the more powerful you are as a company, right? Think of Netflix. Netflix has transitioned from a company that literally packaged up CDs, put them in envelopes, and shipped them to people, to one of the biggest data companies in the world. And they've actually evolved their business to now become a content producer like Hollywood. They make movies, they make TV shows like Hollywood. And it's all because of the data that they have collected, guys. The data that they've collected is so valuable and so powerful that they have actually created an entirely new business model, which is to produce content, which is disrupting Hollywood in the process. So my point of all this, is Google has started, Facebook has started, Amazon has started. This is all happening because of big data, because of social marketing, because of digital marketing, and Sther is going to disrupt the market once again using blockchain technology. So let's get right into it, guys. I just am super excited about this particular company and what they're doing. So let's get right to it. So Sther uses, okay, so let's just read what Sther does. So right off the gate, use Sther to target customers, create loyalty, deploy marketing campaigns, segment your audience, and study customer behavior on all social networks. If you've ever worked for a big company, you've ever worked for a Fortune 500 company, you know that this stuff is very, very important. We have marketing automation, we have web development, we have social media advertising and marketing, we have retargeting marketing, we have data enrichment to give better segmentation for targeting customers. We have e-commerce marketing. There's all kinds of different things that are happening, right? And that's why Facebook is so valuable. That's why Google is so valuable, because they get it. They understand this stuff. They understand how to collect data about customers. They then know how to segment that data and then sell that data to advertisers that want to use that data to target customers to sell their own product or services. Sther takes this a step further, and they actually do what a lot of these companies are already doing, and they put it on steroids, right, guys? So let's get right into it. Before I get into the actual token sale information, I want to talk a little bit about what the company does. Okay, so what is Sther in a rush? Sther opens up the blockchain to marketers everywhere using a previously unavailable tool, smart contracts, right? So built on the Ethereum blockchain, right? They bring transparency, thus trustworthiness, but are isolated from social networks. Sther brings social networks data intelligently analyzed into smart contracts. Integrating smart contracts into your marketing strategy offers your business an amazingly efficient and transparent crowd-powered advertising engine, providing your clients with a new way to interact with your brand while cutting, supervising, and monitoring costs at the same time. We use big data analytics, artificial intelligence, and behavioral science to understand every individual within your audience, enabling you to connect with them on a personal level. We understand group behaviors through community voices, enabling you to take a holistic decision. Guys, big businesses spend a lot of money to get this data. I've worked, like I said, for many Fortune 500 companies, big companies, guys, GE, Symantec, others, right, out there. And Safeway, if you're familiar with that one. And they pay a lot of money, not only for this data, but to have people, their workers, right, segment the data, analyze the data, mine the data, organize the data, distribute the data, use the data in marketing campaigns. This is big money, guys. And businesses are willing to spend very big, large amounts of money to get at this data. So let's go through exactly what they do, okay? So the innovation obviously is the Ethereum blockchain, which enables you to make smart contracts, right? That's the protocol. That's the innovation in a nutshell. You guys all know what Ethereum is, right? So next, the constraints. Smart contracts run inside the blockchain, right? That's what Ethereum does, which typically is isolated from social networks, right? There's no interaction between the Ethereum blockchain and social networks, right? So the need is businesses, right? They need analytics and data from these social media companies to do things like customer targeting, advertising, marketing campaigns, PR campaigns, bounty or affiliate campaigns, customer targeting. They spend a lot of money to target customers using social media data. And if you guys have any familiarity with this, you know this is very big business. Okay, the solution. This is the solution that Sther is proposing. These businesses will then use Sther to connect to the social media data, which is pumped back into Sther. The companies will then extract the data. Sther will analyze it through artificial intelligence, through language processing, sentiment analysis, which I'm big in, and I've shown you guys some of the benefits of social and sentiment analysis. They'll enrich that data with these insights, and they'll deliver it back to these businesses, guys. This is huge. This is so big. Right now, just this piece in and of itself, natural language processing, sentiment analysis, social network APIs, AI, graph algorithms, these are all right now disparate systems. They're disparate systems that work independently from one another. Sther is trying to bring this all into one place on the blockchain. So pretty good stuff already. Let's jump right into an example of how this might work. Okay. Customer loyalty. This is a customer loyalty example. There's many examples of this, but for example, if they tweeted or posted about a last 5 items bought from your company, they automatically get a 15% discount on their next purchase. Using a smart contract, the company would then create a loyalty program or campaign based on the smart contract that uses the Sther platform which will then query Facebook, Twitter, and all of these other things, right? So what they'll do is they'll ask Sther to retrieve the Twitter and Facebook followers that, have that specific criteria that's outlined above, this specific use case. They'll ask Sther if they tweeted about your products. They'll ask Sther if they shared products on Facebook. They'll ask Sther how many times they did it. And if they did it 5 times, ask Sther to issue a 15% discount voucher that can be used in your next purchase. So this is taking literally all of the marketing automation you see out there, all of like the Marketos, the MailChimps, the constant contacts. It's taking the retargeting systems. It's taking Google AdWords. It's taking Facebook advertising. And it is literally stuffing it all into the blockchain and allowing businesses to then query that information in real time and offer discounts or incentives or whatever they want to customers based off of that data set. This is friggin' massive, guys. I hope you're getting the breadth of what this is because I'm super excited. I'm a marketer, so I'm super, super excited about this. I think this is a game changer. I think it's just completely unbelievable what they're doing. Let's go down. I mean, it works for all different types of marketing applications. Let's go down and look at some of the key dates. Okay, so in January, they are setting up an alpha network to do testing. In March, they're going to release their 1.0 beta to the market. And then in May, to beta testers in the market. In May 2018, they're going to actually release the first version out into the world. I am definitely going to want to use this service, even if I don't invest in the company itself. I'll definitely want to use this service because it's so powerful, and I could definitely see the power in this right here. Okay, so what else? So the token sale itself, right now, there is up to a 100 million Seth tokens minted. One Seth equals 0.003 Ethereum, and there's a hard cap at 165,000 Ethereum. And okay, here's the details of how the ICO Ethereum or Seth coins are going to be distributed, guys. Okay, so let's go back up. If you do want to participate in it, you can go ahead and buy these tokens. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy some right now myself. I need to transfer my money first from Coinbase into my Ether wallet to do so. If you haven't done that, leave a comment. I'll do a little quick tutorial on how to transfer from Coinbase to my Ether wallet if you guys don't know how, and then I can show you exactly how to do that. Already in the last, hour, they've already doubled the amount raised in the last hour, guys. So that's pretty interesting in and of itself, right? So anyway, let's look at, lastly, the FAQs. Haven't actually looked at the FAQs yet, but, oh, they're just saying, contact us. Okay, here we go. Okay, so how will I receive my tokens, what wallets to use, how Seth tokens will be created, status of the platform. That's one interesting one. We are currently putting a huge amount of effort into Sther development to have an alpha release by January 2018. So yeah, that's the date to look for. I think all this other stuff you guys understand. So let's go back up to the top. And okay, so if you guys are not excited about this, I don't know what will get you excited. This is definitely by far one of the most disruptive ICOs I've seen in a long, long time. And I'm not just saying that to hype. I'm a marketer. I really, 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 truly understand what they're doing here. And once they launch this, this is going to be a massive game changer. It could definitely even unseat Google. It could unseat Facebook, or at least complement them and grow to the size that they are because of how valuable this data is. I know how valuable this social media marketing data is. It's proprietary in a lot of cases. Sther is going to make this publicly available, and they're going to make it available in a way to integrate directly with your marketing campaigns to execute, right? And that's why I think this is a game changer, guys. It's super cheap right now to get it in on this. If you want to, this is not financial advice. I'm not, advocating you do something you're not comfortable with, but I want you to know that this one is a good coin. It's going to go up. I am positive. Unless they royally screw up the technology and they royally screw up the launch of the technology, this one is going to go high, guys. I don't know how high. Time will tell. It's going to take some time to develop this, but it is definitely going to go up quite a bit. So hopefully that was useful for you guys. I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Hopefully this was useful. If you haven't subscribed already, go and click that little red button right up there and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you will get updates on all of this moving forward. I will let you know how much I invest. I'm going to start with probably 1,000, maybe a little bit more than that, just to see how things go. I may even drop in 5. I'm not sure yet. I need to do a little bit more research on this, but I'm super pumped about it, and I just get it like that. So unless there's any red flags about the company, about the team, anything like that, I think we're good to go. One thing I didn't actually mention is the team itself. So this team is based in Romania, I believe. You can read about them all here yourself. They are marketers. They are experienced in building companies, very technical. But yeah, that's really about it. Would love to know what you guys think about this. I would love to know if you think this is very, if this is a technology that you think can disrupt, the other marketing companies that are out there, like a Google, like a Facebook, like some of these other ones. I'd be really curious to know what you guys think. Until then, I'll talk to you next time. See you guys.